So what is it?
Me ho ye na nso ai.
Na me dia chebe.
Ya da se anopei se waji enso na ye ba ebidi enkomo a enura mo ne nsentrofo etwetwe ye no ye ba na omanfo etumi ate ase yie. Edi kan edi na me ho akohia safi enema hodo amo aye no bra no no mo be mo omanfo no ate ni wo mu nyina.
Yo me da se mi chewa tifu. The woman said, ehwehwemu no the BBC na se ehwehwemu a entoboase sene be ya obi a onye boni bi no yemfa no enkofra mu na ochina enkofa eno so nkofa asemfoforo emma eni nti se bibi ba esese eto ebo ase ni ehwehwemu edu pempenso bi a na ye de atugase ebi a sei ni edu na amanfo so ehun se ye adwuma no yempese be biasi no ni akọ ye pentem akoka bibi afi be kakra ne ba ni asan be twa won aka so dabi entisa enuntina penti no se bibi sia yem pentem ense mabonti me ka se ni no mi etu ebo ase hwehwem ni hwehwem wia ni ehu se afete ba bi aduru ye di tuga ebeboa enti ena afei na ye bi bibi aba tuga san
ye baba nsem no mo baako na enema modi mo ani ehu ewo Ghana ha wo akromfo ne ekwan o mo fa so operate mo amoya prosifo no abom ho e ka bibi kire mo
tesi no ni ka se kesi ani se etu ewo ankra nsem bedri esese yehwe yetu subi esoso mi se benya amafo no yemfa ye bambo yemfa ni serious edabo yemfa sa amafo no ayeti omanu ye de bambo no ebi agoro eti kakra se obi abetra ofi Omanfm bisa de say friend is kura if you are no bisa you feel me no no I say oh what I see but you by the person be can Omanfm and what I say you can walk it has a one no the
COP online no mama problem kakra na yenhwe na yensan en connect na afi yemfa no ento aso okay gwade hona na okasa ho abna na ja o mama kwa na to aso okay na ya sabi ora kenya bo abeto aso ai wo so de ne to aso pa chese ma me nkwa homa no so na wasan aba so na obani na wo ka mebusa ase e ka bibi kire mo na wo cheche na line no my problem kakra to aso ma me
okay and I make say my three bibi say yen kasa no yen fire bambo enye ade hian e bibi agro oh and na make say to me say so obi esi dan no obi ba behind dan na oba o di say also me bi kenyebo a eno anu no say eyampa say me di kenyebo o say enyampa no afa na sana assistant card una me ID card and every my passport me Ghana card and na obi dia dance say asuma tin or a thing and na thing enti pe BBC a na o hwehwe me a obi hu me but yenye sa ne ma no obi etna kamu a oh now fa phone me come bank akoyista onipa na oto nse o ka no mu uni mu no driver ni na o ka ka no uni mu no enum nyina eka ho emaye fa e bambo no enye ade ehia yen ye to hello
me to nkapa
ye to si bi omukra ni say who dey bisa Ghana for be 10 and 15 so obi ncho the house number me breni mo house number Nyamisha de se denka ya digital addresses yi ade bebre enim house numbers enti se bi kura na esi na ofre police for hefa na wa o se udru baby a maame ni ton koko no a mango no e wo so tu mu anase ha ami ebede na police ni na fu se ebi a ha anase ha enti ya na me ka se yem fire bambo no yem fani serious kra e can be. Apart from that, the two Susubebre Abba Oman, the two Bebre Oman, in Kami, who ye AK-47 Numini Adeno, a year restricted, and I say, I don't know a year, Bamofon Kwan, used to say a tune. As you say, there, a was system Numbebre. Oh, and also can't be in Tiana, Emma. Your how kakra if I Daniel man. Oh, and now a month for so Emma information. A month for Emma information. Who are not there two social media. Say social media no the information no papa. Say your papa not there too so. They be crying and your Ghana here. Now or the woman to treat you so near the B account near the other two of Ghana. Now ye be police for any mammo for ye be a crunchy, your quaha nearby near Jushet at the end of be your center, emergency center. The Obia be no afraid. Obi fra no dibiatem. That time no is a center. I did here pan and now they just oka maybe immediately now emergency na police reinforcement and answer BB abano. Or fra no dibiatem. Oh, can be papa. Hello, Moya, no that also. Oh, BB Kosovo, Alajua, not on so can a man probiasem. So, it is any money now, your hour, me, say, as I said, man for no, the two say, as I say, yeah, a man bappy, Nedibois, Emma. Boni keeping here costly. A Twitter.
COP, a 2 sema okay. Ghana Police Service mo na mo bo ban nti se tuo haba bebre am se tuo ye handle ne ade nyina no ehyemonsa ye license ne ade nyina ehyemonsa kwa ba na nam so ama tuo no se de wo hu no atumi aba system no mo bebre a ekrokran krofo.
So one the kind of bebre a small girl at the back. A bebre a small girl a tuo at the back. Two, your borders no so a porous and I say my father say quando da home bebre and also can be oh and now o border na try ho sia no ha ni mina Ghana no me baby asumdue ni what said ntokwa ekoso oh enti so bi nye to no dwane pepeta no the ababa se Ghana and also can oh and now me metin aka say ana say every year revolution day. Let me say a two could be, don't say a two could be any pebby some. Let me say Yantini and Jimmy revolution with Termuno. Yantini and did 20 and he said to now it could be in Cropobin Termuno. And now, Bufana and Crophobi aqua attacking police station. No, or more acquisition a few any number. Now come and a few Kakodi and now you're back locally manufactured ones here. Take the seriously. I can for the brain bo until I'm not so can't so a can't be until I could see a normal now can't be America as I say the man for so boy so it be as soon as people get through and I see who's so get through now. Kimi aji if you only pack on to me be a hip and a fee. Hello.
Yeah, quite a name not near ye kicking in no ya semwa a here so mining in our kabum na ya bo a home bra. titiri yɛmfa ɛkwan yɛbɛfa so ama yɛankasa yɛbambɔ ahia ɛho asɛm ahia no nipa bebree no a enim ɛsɛ sɛ kɔkɔyɛ adesua ne adekyerɛ ɛna afei yɛtumi ɛte yɛn ho ase ɛwɔ saa nsɛm no ɛho na binom o kasa prosifo nka bra no sɛ mo kyerɛkyerɛ ɔmanfoɔ no kwa ɛwɔ so mo fa so mabambɔ ho nsɛm no etimi ɛkɔ yie nanso so yɛ a yɛn hu ne sa yɛ na adentia
yo me da say me say ye tie but ebia ye nye ne se nye se ebia ye nti watching my business yes ye the public affairs for no so ebe kasa na o my education aboa
ave yankɔ yanim na yɛnhwɛ anti robbery operations amokokoye no enra won kasa mo kan sɛ ade a obi na eti ho de kyerɛ mo asam na mo te ne sɛ
so obi eti ho kyerɛ mo na nsi sɛ me di figure ye me ti ane sɛ o se operation o se nkofo bi otu ewo baabi ɛna o kyerɛ eni ekɔ ɛna mpanyampa so na onuhu police for no dwane na ye na ebi hye obaako bi ehye dan bi mu nti ono afunye ba ye de hunu na otutu de ball police ni no baako na e plan ni nsa nti esa no mi ma omo e kan hunu hu se ene etu fi haba bia na chete nkofo se dem ho na omo susu e just no gumu a e fi e na obaako ato ho and it's no but because you say on police ni no back de gengam so no agi me too and also so really feel nti en microphone ya na etitia na so say ye microphone ye microphone nanti ye nua no ye mire no ye kunu ye ma omo ana ye sadi nti se utia ye na so a na aboa because you need the police no you need the nti utia na so na aboa na o ye Oman ba so
eno na ema me bisa se mote ne sen nipa no bebre information ba ya na akoye se me kokan ayam hihie di akire wan hwe ya na yakobo medin ni ade ntina na me bisa se mote ne sen
okay obu o ha of fresh so we be am person me ebia anti-ammo before ne kasa obu of front we person me director general kasa and now say me director general operation e kasa na say obe free phone na na some atija obu aso a osim pan no wa ba no abeka na that dey back ya adwen kesi ni say impimpi no obu a of say Oman police for information na police for any number. The person me ka na me si bi mo say police ni bia ya tete awa ko training bia no emi here say onya obi a friend informant a obeboa no amanya information nti eye di say obekọ no akobo onipa ko ni di say emra no what police no so mu a enu be di no ade ba ko so amanfo ya na wo wu afi say e bia te say what the man information so e bia ya manu e wa ha o yin si hona no ata akọ ayi adwa mansa ho nkanka o no ifa 2+1 enya ko pepe road ni makun bi akwana to police for that the sanity here ono so fi ho no oni pa koma o ka tell no ono so fi ho no akoka kire obi so ubo na tete ati be wi as the police ni no na akoye efie bia ni pa boni fro but empinpin wi ana ye kasa no so wen aye be man information no ya na ye kasa e tete be biri ube hu obi ubi sana say juma be na o ya so me a police informant. I mean, how can you say you're a police informant? When you have information, you know that I didn't see a system you who say you're a police informant. Oh, no, M1 Cassandra. Oh, if you are talking to me and I'm your Yamajuma, said me Yamajuma, no more information. Do the break police for now. obia ente police ni enkonu na wo ankasa no wadi kan akasa wo police informant nti eba sa pepa na obia di pepa na obia di na niabu ken yewa eno so ka ho bi na ye kasa nti ana eno so ya manfo se ya omunhwe ni yi na yewo reward system bi ake obia obema police information ebiti aye adwuma ye be gina so aye adwuma no ne tia oka ye mo achede bi bi no adwuma omo so bi ye no no adwuma omo ya no se ono so onenam otiti bi e ba no abetia na so ye pa no age hosta so nti eno no na bo abate be ni ni takona ma ibi omo informant no obeye no kra no ye ma ma chede na ye mo omudi emma obi ehun se asonosi na dey ku nai what is it obi anya gidi we no se obere information a ye de be adwuma obi a se wo ka wa no tu ke onko kan ti obi dia ene me bo me sia obo se o se obi ehun se o na o ye adwuma
nipa mo koto wo mo a mo chi wo mo no omo nyina efiri yemen mo na hoho ka ho
so far ye koto wo mo a chi wo mo e wo ho no de obako bi se me ka se mi na ahwe wo mo nkwa e wo mu nti se mi nyansu se e bia wo fi yemen mu ana so ba de chi ni ba ko na a chi no de on de fi yemen mu ya
na ebinom cancer hoho nso a abaha no ohwe ye neighboring countries enema ekoso ewo ho na wo de hwe hoho a abaha se de wo hye ase na wo cancer hoho abaha no wo se hunu kwan ye befa so ne wo matena no eno na ema me ebusa se wonom a musaka wo mu nyina eye krumhafo anasa hoho
nye nje ubisa anti robbery tax on the country people no maneva baby na say no omo de na ebi omo na ye ye meka ni nyanfu se omo na omo ye Ghana fo ana se omo ya hoho but the chi ni de o Ghana that ye ya chichi omo ebi enye Ghana fo eme ebi susu Ghana fo
yamfasa enkomo no entoa so eno no ekosen
and the obi eno susu ya chi obi ewu information say obi akowia wakoji kafi obi nsem na odi number bi na eno obi tia na so nti eno susu kokoshia no asankare barrier enye chi no nti chi no no ba na no so ka nia omo aye no obobobo nkofo no bi nyade eni yakochichi bi eni egusu aye chichi bi ehwe bi na o se ebasa na bibiri edom ho akanyira ena bibiri no omo aye sa nyema no so bibiri enyi so omudin so omo ni nickname kwa bibiri so nickname nti bi a ono ni kura wo eku ba kuma na gang ba kuma kura oni mudin oni nickname oni no ena ya na mpempi no so omo nim ebi no nim omo fia omo titim eno ane se bia leader no be ka se ne 3 o'clock no shia wa ha no bi aba nti mi se we e de ja Toronto we di se na omo akọ operation omo ba no omo chiche no nya na omo chiche wi a no bi akọ nti ya na bebre ni no omo fie so nti ena ya na mpempi ni ya chi bibi si sa ni ya ni se amanfo mpanti tu gaba so basana yenye hwehwe mu because nya de tu gana na omo aka no wagana no ho fe bia ade na ekoye na pai nti na omo aduane nti awo Ghana fo so subu ena omo ya chi omo no nti omo nsem kekamu na kese binu ya hoho ene binu so ye Ghana fo
yamra niema hodo a monsaka oyi nipa amwachicho om se de mo kan a de niema hodo na eka om ho a monsaka enka ensa se eka om ho
ni kan ye 1847 etuno se ni di kan eno eye ba mo fon kwa ni tinte AK-47 M16 no so two a soldier phone even phone na obi anyusu this is soldier phone nothing try to win the na ade ba kwa na mu ayi kakra ye aboba no AK-47 na aboba no ya 2,882 ntinu ha wotwi ebiotwi ni tese ya dia se anu yesi pa tu aboba nkwa mpini akakakra na mpini nsa ewo fakwa anu yesi nti sankofo we ebedu so obe yusu da aboba na esano na onise we apart from that no M15 no and also aboba and near 800 people need to get by and also yet about 800 and something and the so pump action the I go afford fee and also so na aboba no be town and na and sickly kanya ya pano pa e bi na finketo a e se no kura wuzi obe unu opshi pepepa odigbe wo ma nsi opie ena bia ya ba ko bia na wo mu se bia pa ene edi nadoa abobobobo ni ti no baby nti so swase emi ti ne se odibowa na doa ni nyina be ko se uti ni odibebo a na doa ni nyina be piepie uti ni nyina ka wo na batakaria de bansle abubobubu munu ade enina tika any pistols na bikika pistols maybe any ya no Ghana haye bi anaso otofo aye ni bi eno bi we bricks bi papa ne susu bi nyina na na bobba ewu
enti soldier for to M16 ye a wakasa soldier for nkwa na yusu AK-47 posi for nkwa na yusu aboba dodo ye opani unti asem no firi ba bi na abewura ha ana ye haya de bi na enya kwan akodu omnsem
if me nakati ni experience kakra menya no aboba na AK-47 aboba na yihu no hono die enye ye bi anya Ghana ke ye juma mu at least ye juma ate kakra entie ni ye de ne senu ne kala no etie any ye fi Omanfm so everywhere ha no so ne kala tie but the ni fu ye na me do na fu ye no die ni bia ntrete ifi ye mam ena e wo boxes no e wo boxes ayentia no ene bi o ha ya titi ano enye de bia M50 Omanfm so na the big room of Ghana
mami musawe ya na nipa bi na wo mo atitiku se de onkasa yemo na okay bia gang fu bi na o makom ho abom na o mo hye ba bi o mo kochi o mo no saafo no na ade a ye hwe animu se bre kwa animu no saa dwumadi na ebekoso
ye se unfisi ha ya chi ye breki ana si ya chi ebinu de gane inti ye bibuso ena de bia ye kan se omu betimi ogane obuso omu betimi egane ba omu ntimi enkote kwa ye betimi inti ebetimi abase sisi ya statistiki omu bedru dango fo no bedru gane yebe di omachi yebe nyaom eni nyina ye ebre yebe nyaom ena ya na gang se mepa ni se ebia footballers training ball ba na se obi tichima wo ba bia obeba be pro ana se obi mu krampa obi a onim se onim ball bono obe catch atu onipa kuna ope players me say catch bi wa ha obo ball pa no akofa aba it's chances to make it book number say gang no leader no nya ba ko pepe pa obehu say oh atmesi ha ono so ebia why robbery no be that and now experience ideas and man na sisi ni na beba abe join nti omu ana afi obi obako so ati no ho no so akote me gang nti ya na mpempi mu sisi eba pepe pa na obako ati no ho no akote ne die na omu so ebe senior almost go ya obi nti omu ana we so ati no na fi gang na split na obi another group perform na another group perform and obi also so oya no aform ebi abia two groups so me be ya ekona me o anyi ya before no ebi o be yi na sifo no so nti ni na ye okwan a o fa so e de titi kunu but you make any sense omu be gami so omu ti empoteda e be chiwo one time for the next video o police fu say omu be ti aye adwuma no ma boaye with information na be ti aboaye ama ye ti aye adwuma no pepe na amanfo so eni ekoku omumwa na yenti enema bi enfini na ye no yemwa na omumfa mai aban kwenti ni na yemfa na adwuma no ene be a so yeba ikunju beba
COP can you mami tu ya say omo amochi omo no mo profile omo ya na ex convict wom.
Oh yes, the dream you know I know me ex convict. The dream you know me ex convict.
Ex convict ya omo womo no. Sometimes ya na bi no mo kan say omo kran so ka ho bi na masa na ma no ekoso ye kwaye nim no say de waka e was public no eboa mo hwe anim say e de na was public no eye say be ya yebetumi ato adwen na sa de yetumi amfiri okura yetumi asi ano kese
maybe kaita any information ye tishu ni enya ya nkasa no ye bobo ye hobri na you say and say me kasaba hat and say me obi amini din komono and say me say asuma TV if you am TV na me see and no ho and na say bia ekuaku anase individuals bi police for juma anase police for here enema bi police for then am here e here body armor the boy who buy the boy who buy okay not be 10 25 see with the aboamo so ebia media body camera yi sewa camera won nti ubetimi ehu babia police ni wo bibi koso a ono so betimi a record na na abua na omo boa obu ha no we see police station no di abua obu no we see enya police station kwampa obetimi asi detention center bi no mo di abua ya betimi di abua ama police adwuma no obi ya toka e di ama police fo ya to ties e di ama na to batteries car batteries be 10 20 with the aboa na eboa ema adwuma no ekoso
CCTV cameras a ewo enkrofo a o afie ya bi wa bonten na ehwe ne fie bi nso hwe abonten mo adwuma yo mu no eboa mo
eboa ena nse na nse aban susu bi aba when tolo wo kwano su bi o na mo kuma obi se CCTV cameras no ni ade no ewo eboa etinse BBC a yetimi fu se ade sei ene koso ewo ha so ena ya na ye monitor susu wo centers no efu se see anything na individuals no so omo CCTV cameras wo omo fie mu ni omo nyimo no a eboa kire ya na ye ba ti ehwehwe ye ehwehwe mu a ye corner se omo the mind ni ehwehwe mu ti so dia things ni ene course if you are boy aban dia o dia bedboa nti next say aban koso anonye na individuals no so omo so obi anfa bi no be bonifie mu yes bedboa na aboa wo man katankata so
Nra monkasa yi mu no mo de other cases am investigate by wono ma ya sentence wo mo ne baabi adu a sela no mo gusu a mo ye ho adwuma eno nso boboso kakramai
yo ne mekani se ebi no ha yen fa infantimai MP na ofere nkwa afi twem no omuno yehwehwemu amayehu se enipa bi kama yebusu ayehwehwemu ha no me kaise na se me fi atifu adwin abaso se tema de nsiye no dokunya honorable MP no ni phone a nekita no ikunya no kumasi nti na esisi ehwehwe onipa ko a ene kwanko a efa so ma phone eko kumasi ho nti yehwehwe mu na ye ti obi ni egusu ayehwehwe na se ya ena akonfuyan fobi ta ko stopo kasi bi omu ewu ye ma na se omu boko nu na oni sifonya nti ya na omu kofo nti enu no na tututu oba mi na obaku ye na echi ni pani nsa nti echi ni pani nsa no na obaku eka so na oka ho na singa mu nyina na koye sabe na enu ni ofie ni nkwa no no na ye omika ono kra na ebo tu no ni na no nti eba sa na robbery na omoye no highway robbery na omoye no ye do omo court na court no ye do omo tu no ifie edu nti afei na omo asem na ye honorable MP no die no eno so se ye gedi ho asem
ona chase mfia duo na ye te ye no nye the honorable MP no a ofiri mo no case na Debbie ono de no de ye nyemi asem krata pe na ye beto tutu Oman bi mo aka afi no so open so far ni pass na manya wo mo wo sa asem no
se no omo ya so mu ankata ne eye miensa omo ameka ti amomu ti edu no ena obako na o kaso mi ni pensia ene koye chade ni nti na kan ni pani no aye hwehwe
eno ya asem ba ko a na omanfo hwe ani mu se de wo de ho asem atodwei ebinom keka ho a no nso mobobo so na ebinom nso hwe ani asem ba ko ho ankrofo di ho nkomo a che de ono abu JB dan kwan so de no minim se nra eno muti ho kakra
maybe enra yankan ho asem se eno no e wo court omo di ho asem e wo court
okay ye bedo ase anope na ebrepem ye beba nra asem ba kon so amanka ho asem ye ne ekoso ewo adwura no mo kan se ewo asante mantemo ebepem anope ye briefu na enkomo be na wo ho
you see the manya say empia manya say ho agi but the president ankasa na share the minister say on hwehwemunti until say ordini hwehwemu no beba betu edino meseke eno de mama enkonko ho kakra na me ankasa no pe ya me kwadira na makako the minister de kwadira ni akoko hwe ni ekoso
Alright, General, I bedo ase anope.
That's me damasi na moto muso mo pamu kwenya we any mo platform no na muso mo educate public you know. When you might be who news, you say almost the bois Omanfm na Omoabua police and they are in the boy na asumdue and impunti aba. It is a mechanic you are not going to have to Miss FMCC, the best body cameras today 30 at the Ghana police. And some more family the amount and opinions and book it up. We can't say that friend.
COP can you camera on the back of saying body camera.
Maybe Sanama Mastro.
Okay, you better do say na ya show boss bisa na fa ho asembra na o say ya nto be say
oh we see to be 30 and oh say to 30 now one can say what to be 20 now if okay ya better say na o de ho asembra o beti en kanso. Yeah, so yeah, that's COP Ken Yeboa, Director General Ghana Police Service CID. Now, no Edin Common 107.1 Suni. Woman Twadi Yakitu Edinburgh na Yentua so Leicester Educational Institute. And pay me Kaio say, and Umasua who here papa na one more programs a hodwa a here say Utimiko Yebi. Omo ya diploma program omo no diploma in accounting and other programs e bia pese oye they say economics and then yakeke ka ho eno omo de afi back ho na eye and omo science so ye remedial classes na tie ni ye obi wo ho no mo a or just a paper was say we throw within 6 months 1 year omo se men kan throw say o throw sa paper no omo sign ma wakwanya ma wo ye diploma no and you be wie no se nyame ye wadom na se wotimi pass ni nyina ebomu a oko university a onkonko start and from free level 100 sans okra diploma and unti na so na fa mame afi so womo ewo eye certificate courses ahodon so womo eye say Microsoft afi so website design and afi graphic design and then yekeka ho sa ni nyina no Leicester for eye na me ne hia me ne womo eye remedial classes na ya frɛ na ko maso ye ho na ni womo nkodi ho nkomo womo eye ade papa akyerɛkyerɛfo ho no ɛbɔ mo homɔden betimi aka kyerɛw sɛ paper bia apɛsɛ wotwerɛ no kɔ Leicester abusua bra omo de ama no so a tie omo science so hostel ya no so omo de boa Omanfm so mpɛsɛ oti school na akyerɛkyerɛfo no nya kwan ɛkyerɛ wade ma ɛkɔyie ya frɛ 0241 876 551 0241 876 na ene womo enkonkodi enkomosha no sɛ aha ɛyɛ Omanfm.
Go. Wake up to a fresh morning. National Agenda, your number one morning show.
Yankwa mano so na fe ye ne Dr. Sadiq Edichum ya oye executive director edema Oman Center for Security and Democracy. Yani no kodin komo emfa bambo kroya ehon openi machi.
Emia
omo ti say
nyame adom ko so so e
ya ho ye me gidi senra aprosifo ensem omo de to Ghana fo anim efa bambo ho no mo amo di security ho komo de mo di mo ne adi akire pade di kan pa ayam hihye eye etu a akwakodi Omanfo nsem AK47 ena M16 a asojafo ena eyusu na afi pom action ahodo a akwakodi Omanfo nsem niana ye pese ye hu ene niana ye ne aposifo din komo ye pese ye te ase ne se ekwan be na fa so masa atuyi etumi eba kromu a ebia wono mo eboban no ehu
yo minua be ma ending kan fa chia sonkoma wetifo anopai na ebusia omo dihye efremu enam DIC okumase no ye be mo yako ene kuse na Ghana nyina so ye be hye nyina ye hodi na ye kɔ enim no ahwe se ye betuto ndamama na siye na obia eho atono no kre ba ko a ewo mu ne se eba etuo ho nsem ne ade a ye befa efree first of all ye hwe ye local manufacturing angle eno ne ade ba ko afi omo kra etu eno so ye asoye baako a o se yehwe enu etu no yenhwe nkitahudi a eye nkofo a omukutatu modi ejuma baako a eya mhihye mpo ni M16 no because M16 mpo de police for krampo ni access to the use of M16. I think it's a specialized weapon for the military. And see a bay then bay and a bekokudi at the point for ensemo. My military wide danger at the back so I'm say none no yana so jenny bako a toy I'm say yeji crime over baby. Your boss jenny pitu. So bekaya be say 1 month and so now so it happened from my own background I made check and because he was my senior and in commodity kaka mididi no chese na ono kwa no ofi wako range oba from range no na oko bia na okwa okoshia sa niwo no now out of that no ube say enyewe bia bi odiko range onyan returning for instance I'm just saying it for an example no a bit me kokodi that adibonye for entem sometimes no we have also heard say some police officers or some military officers have been attacked by in the bonye for India sometimes no omutumiji omutu no the information as a matter of fact and anu dey CEO bullion ban issue am police in AK-47 was taken from him and see that afemu no chuno ende biwe kutume kukudi nsamboni for ensem o se eno no yehwe na edi ehuduma eto so ndem no omo kratu asoye ba kwa o se yedi ni nso edi ofi se yehwe maritime system and I say ye import point na entry point na nhihye ben ena omode gu o se bia obi kratu a yebe domo suko na ye make sure say ye tu say ena oka enye tu a bambofo no eyusu ena oyede omoka ede aboban mu anaso mo de bedi afra o say ye hwe sa afanu mu nyina no enu echi no am say small weapon and light small arms and light weapons commission wo dwumedi sunkwa also omudi na mo make sure say sa enuma nyina nso no yebetumi ede atidwa na yama yehu de ekoso eba yetu enkitaye mu a yebehu eso because somewhere last 2 years coming no I think we were all saying almost about 1.2 million weapons were in circulation. I could be wrong hands, but and I'm going to say I couldn't to around about 3 to 4 million weapons. I'm there is circulating within the system. I say showing a do. Kaka can say what for any civilians in Kitamudino. As I say, yes, share kwanya yebefa so a yebebo yetu ehubан ma enkonkodi civilians ensem embobobo no enkodi am roberts and I say to trust omkopo mu dey to trust them ensem or say yehwe nti whatever stringent measures are say police administration the military should put in place no also omutum because as for M16 for there and what no company aya ro say bit me kodi say attack obi a na yaji finish we bia ye tracy na ye nya when chance na ye hu a na se eba se dia efri bambofo na hobby na be kokodi obi nsem e mo de du ehu de disadwuma na am say dangerous and see sa afemu no what I would suggest is that ye nyina ye be ko benkom na ye die ni die twe se efri asoye ne na ekọ se dia efri baby fufo na eba ni nyina no se ye hwe eno no be ma ye nya ade ba ko a ema o se ye de ye ni ko ye borders ehun pa border control no na afi ye maritime sector no mi ni abema metumi akacha o se ni we die ya ye hu no na ye shedan for ye ni nko ye maritime sector no ye na ye de ne kodi only the import and export issues ni ade but I'm telling you that crimes are effaso e wo see more than what even goes on the land. Because sometimes you know after for example you use a binum in this some of these weapons is not from Ghana. It is from maybe the neighboring countries and room make sure say border management mukina na yahwe amayetumi abre sa enoma yase one side. The other thing I can say police for CID I'm so more in some trouble issue no it's more of a communication issue, and I would say oh my idea now so I'm say I chempodo because last time na didn't come on in Chechano ma mpeso obi abekete bia na obi kasa because of maybe politics and we are not doing politics yenye education na obia ente ne wase nko ebe fa so ina ebe boye ho. Communication is key to democratic policing. It is say bibi koso na nipa de se ni ehu kwa ahunyehe mo na sa wanti bibia eya na emasa ahunye no ekodoro no ema no beye wan chekita mana de basabasa ya kwa de ba se ahomse no be doro ne sana no ne hu kwan yenya no se de we se ohu dia eko enti ebeye be hia se from abre to brain no police administration. And I said yesterday I think the PR communication mechanism is not taking advantage of the situation to make sure we'll communicate more, we'll do information sharing, we'll do coordinated information sharing, we'll pay much more attention to what we call early warning signs. All these things are part of communication processes to make sure the issues na you face no you bet me aside the issues no enti o my idea but omun koso enhemukina na enye frequently in a very strategic way say na be ya amanfo be hu benya omo ntiase no mo say na eko na mpo se police funu tu anamo bia omo be tia say say na esiye ana say na eko nti e na ama police for na tu sa anamo am say ebe bo omo bebre
tu a ekodi nkrofo ensem no se mekai am se president Kufuor abreso o mo ye program bia na o mo de gi etu a akodi nkrofo ensem efi sabre no ba no me hunu se ye bi eno no ya na hu hia na se o kan nipa no mo mfama
ehu hia wo kwan a wo be fa so a wo de be ye san hihye no enti abeni nyina no ye ka se there's nothing new under the sun. Ye papa Omanfm Kufuor awo ahujemu no. E kwan ben ofa so a odidi sa adwuma no ama yetumi nya sa etun bebre. Ye betumi akwa visit sa processes na omugo through na say sinto bi mpo mo yetumi ahyem kana na ya san so ya den esan so e di aba. Ye papa Kofi Buachi no Kumasi ye hujuma odiye. Yembisa ya ho se juma odi ye no odi ni sen ye betumi akwa ekosua bibi efimu na yetumi enye efim na e dia hye dia ye koso eye family dia hye mukina ye betumi ayemsa enti yankwa echi na yankonkwohwe sa processes no na yanhwe kwa ya befa so ye behye mukina ye kwa enim no na yamfen retrieve more of these weapons from the system because akwa to say there's too much love for the acquisition of arms. For the first time in my life, as even a military officer before, I didn't even know where arms were being sold until recently. Yesterday, then we went to the timber market area where I got to know there are arms dealers and I mean they are processing all those things. And I learned a lot of things from them. I mean having conversations with them. I learned a lot of things from them. I think even omokra no betumi kra boye. Ama yetumi kra fancy retreat. If you say obi wo hono mo a tu bi bedi nsem. Ebi ohun adimpo ode ye. Obepese di obakwa koto masa dealers yi ebia dealer no mo so mo we se means o mo de the other ones no and through them kra no e betumi aboyen ama yetumi ayesa fancy retrieval and a collective effort share actors within this area no na inform nyina together na who say yes no adent na yes say omano mu beye de enu benya asumdwe efi say etosem no ya na eyehu kakra say unisa emotional intelligence, emotional control, self-control, discipline na ukutetu a wanhwa na bufo kakra bi mpo no na wakwa tutu because no more power or you find more power in it to take a certain action. And see, you bet me afasa kwan we so na yahwe na yetumi decide man na ye retrieve more of the weapons in the system. And which I think says the police service with its allied agencies and also a war you made this from Kwan also umudi in some of the things say ABI attack on members na say weapons in the core abontia they should strengthen their investigations processes and then be able to retrieve some of this things. I think that it will also help.
Ansana obekono yenhwe eni adwura ho enkomo kakra crowd control ene sede ya na yenso ye carry ho se ba se asem eba security aspect ni esi we adwura no adesua be ne wo mu
medawasi the esi we adwura no am say we anya the first time and probably it might not be the last time. The home say in fact and me research kakra and I've come across a report of March 1997. It was, I think, it was a presidential inquiry into some issues concerning the police service. One of the recommendations are there were a lot of recommendations, but two things and I make one back recruitment and training. And I feel so relationship between the police service, then regional district political authorities. That is what the recommendation, part of the recommendation suggests. Now, say a car relationship in Kitahudi Bain and a police service no any local actors ebenya send ya beya and son a bibikra ebesino na police for umenya asuti. Wofa ejura in Sensemia ACR. Bema, I think I think that the communication within the police has not really helped in a certain situation. To the extent that if I listen to the chief of Ojura yesterday, which means there were certain snippets of information almost a how can we strengthen the local authorities? Kwan ben ebe fa so enyo medinya sa nkitahundia emu eyedin se na ebe ya omubenya arehemu eweyemu na abrini nyina no se BBAC a ometumi yi asute na yetumi akwa kwele anase ebe fuele ade no eno no eyade ba kwa oseyemu se ye ekobi esori omuhu ne se ompesa omunye demonstration anase omunye oyechebi na nyama bi be fefremu na enkoye a kwan ben ebe fa so a ebetumi ne nanofo a omosa ekonomu ebedi nkomo se na ebe ya ebetumi ayede ebetumi abresa adenasi na yama asumdwe abana obibia dia official no ebetumi aye ede amano enti eno no ne ade ba ko I think say the police service should strengthen their relationship with the local authorities. Now, local authorities, some level of capacity building. Make a capacity building. I mean, Sisiano, you're moving away from that physical security issues. You say you did peace building approaches and that's a strategy. Ebedi Juma, and no has a more human face, which in itself, constitutes strategic communication. Send a bay and get a wooden mono, you bring your information at the bay and only a back. The other recruitment and training, and then equipping the police service. About card controller. What should they see what Adriana? Is that the first approach? No. Honestly, after doing one or two analysis, I can tell you, say, if you look at the COVID-19 protocol ban or pickup that the military people were in and they went there, it looks as if they were even having some patrols and they were called to go and then support that kind of problem that was going on. So if you look at it carefully, sometimes you can see that there's no well coordinated effort towards brasa crowd funding. One, we need to have a very good coordination. Not share information towards preventing such incidents. Crowd control. Our processes. As a matter of fact, you need to even plan the formation. Whether you are going in an assault formation, you are using arrowhead information, or any other formation to approach the crowd. First line of people to do that, they should have helmets, they should have batons, they should have body shield. Did we see that? No, we didn't see that. How do you disperse crowd with the frontliners using live ammunition? It is not done. When you have these frontliners, they have the body shield. Into say impose will be to bobaya. Obviously the body shield now there. I block it. And we have very sophisticated body shields. Empire. And see, we can do that. So the police do not have. If they don't have, we need to get it for them. Secondly, tank. I saw the water tank, na again military van pick up on AC. No, so that's what I'm saying, that if there's a proper planning in towards that, and that's a rush or knee-jerk something, I think it will be properly done. Because if you look at crowd I don't think the level of distraction was that high that warrants live ammunition. And the ever can say equip police for no train you. There has to be a special unit, just as we have CID outfit, just as we have your friend is saying dog soup. It's the same way we should have a specialized unit for crowd control, and we have information there when it comes to the form police unit. These are some of the things they do. So if these are some of the things they do, how can we equip them? At the end of the day, no, we will solve one problem, no, now we create another problem.
Doc, medu asiano pe me besamba. Nyankopon enka oho Dr. Sadiq edichum security expert na yene no edi enkomo no na abawa says tell COP Kenya to go and ask. We are all going to support about UK and Odewe by about that say what the price no buy ebe obiati in see modu do no no ebe pese omobebo. So now what the police are telling us is that there are guns already in the system. They can't do anything. Poncho omo boy amane na say unim baby ebi won so announce akoti mo mase sebe ya ye nyine betumi aboa ma prosifo abo yen ho eban. The next 2 minutes na no nkono abo obitan team kwam na kwachi godna sarbedi akon abena nyako kwekuma ye da ye ho aba ye ba na afie da won krata no abeto so ne ma hye mo bo se me bia homa no nti me ma mo be se 10 minutes bi o say obete di bo say me di so say the problem bia o solution ene pam ye prekon dabi munya na afi na abo no nkron okay time nko ye down ye ko commercial ye down ye na ye homra na afi ye ba na ye de obon krata ne nkomo e ho no aba beto so me ye sure say god say wo be camera no be to back ho me ti de bo no first ti de bo no anu bi atwa okay ti bo no na o de be bi ti bo no a ni nyina ye twen.
I nearly gave up on driving out of frustration. What hadn't I done? Purging, replacing electrical parts, changing my fuel pump, and still, the engine noise in my car won't stop. Then I met this guy who said I should try Goil Fuel. By the way, my name is Thomas, but I did try Goyle Super XP Ron 95. Then
Goyle stocks only higher grade fuels, further enriched with XP3 multifunctional enhancer, more efficient, eco-friendly, and at no extra cost. Available at every Goyle station. Ajibebia.
now my car is renewed. Yankonkwa.
Goyle Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP. Higher grade fuels, excellent for modern engines and all vehicles. Goyle, good energy. Yeah, dear.
Now me say, if you bring me who, the beer we are active, very strong and energetic.
We are 100%. Na nina ne sadie, me hwe me nipadua sofa. Na de boa me, mama hoden, mama timi ko bada. Ene tabia zanika heba Mr.
Tabia zanika heba Mr. Ah, what do you want dance here cheme?
Ho dance here die, enya wonko. Me de dawure na ato so. Na media tran nipa mpempem. Tabia zanika heba Mr. Ma to ne din nyamnyama. Sa wonoma, emenkwamu a ewo nipadua no mu a ye fra mu asojafo. Eye wide blasters na hoden. Enti nipadua ni nya hoden sonko. Kutia yare ahodo bebre. Enti wonta nyare, enti na dam ye strong no. Eye general well-being of the body. Enti ye adwuma ewo nipadua na kwa no mu ba bia.
Me am to me hu. Anya se busua bia.
Eye busua nchemfa. So obi de ne ho to tabia zanika heba Mr. so a. Eden so obeyare. Na nya na ewo ba bia tonto aduro bia. Tia na nso se obi a onya mfinhye dumienu apemfo ene abatan a omanofo entimi no bi. FDA ahwehwe sa adwade nkratomu mu agye tumi se ye.
Same grade bag and pain pino and niema kese biara hyase efre nketo mu ete se weduaba na enyini abeyedua kese na aso aba Sara and ADB ebehwe ama wanyini ADB sie hunu bebre no wode beboa ama wodwadie ene wumpuntu akoso wano empempia ye ne wodi nketa ho no ye hwese ne wunuma ene wodwadie nkita ho ebeye shodo sesi ADB di abefo internet edijuma eno eboa ama wunuma akoso wano ye nkrabata bia ewo Ghana fana nyina edi insawoso esane wumpuntu nti wamamra ene wodwadie su ne sen wodaye so ne sen ADB ene wubenyini abom friend 0302210210 ana internet abefo no so www.agricbank.com ADB truly agric and more. Pain pino and niema kese biara hyase efre nketo mu ete se weduaba na enyini abeyedua kese na aso aba Sara and ADB ebehwe ama wanyini ADB sie hunu bebre no wode beboa ama wodwadie ene wumpuntu akoso wano empempia ye ne wodi nkita ho no ye hwese ne wunuma ene wodwadie nkita ho ebeye shodo sesi ADB di abefo internet edijuma eno eboa ama wunuma akoso wano ye nkrabata bia ewo Ghana fana nyina edi insawoso esane wumpuntu nti wamamra ene wodwadie su ne sen wodaye so ne sen ADB ene wubenyini abom friend 0302210210 ana internet abefo no so www.agricbank.com ADB truly agric and more.
Na me say, wo yonku imei, die school kwa no wokwa wabensa no ame made ye bonku en.
Nya wo manu anu wo kyerewuo.
Dabi, school no so ka ho.
Me ne me yonku na susu ho ama wo say, St. Peter's Mission Schools and an mani crow, wo nursery, primary, JHS, SHS regular, and SHS remedial, May June and an object. Enti afibia wo exams numprenu.
Enti St. Peter's Mission Schools SHS no, wo general science, general arts, business, home econs, and visual arts nyina bi.
And qualified and dedicated examiners and our radio ultra modern science lab, ICT lab papabi, boarding facilities and a conducive classrooms.
Eya na results ni hia me.
BEC any wasi nada. What are you po?
And ye na me mano ebeko St. Peter's Mission Schools.
Men so me de me ba wa fairly wasi beko St. Peter's Mission Schools. Sa wo so ba fairly wasi a. 0244-313-734 and 0243-264-274. St. Peter's Mission Schools, our East Legon, Wabe Manat Palms, and our Shalebotre, Newtown down.
na me say wo yonku imei die school nko an wo kwa wa bin sa no a me made ye bonku en
nya wo manu an wo kirewu
dabi school no so ka ho
me ne me yonku na susu ho ama wo say St. Peter's Mission Schools and an mani crow wo nursery primary JHS SHS regular and SHS remedial May June and an object enti afibia wo ye exams no mprenu
enti St. Peter's Mission Schools SHS no wo ye general science general arts business home econs and visual arts nyina bi
and qualified and dedicated examiners and our radio also modern science lab ICT lab papabi modern facilities and a conducive classrooms
eya na results ni hia me
BEC any wasi nada what are you po
and ye na me mano ebeko St. Peter's Mission Schools
men so me de me ba wa fairly wasi beko St. Peter's Mission Schools sa wo so ba fairly wasi a 0244 313 734 and 0243 264 274 St. Peter's Mission Schools our East Legon Wabe Manat Palms and Shalebotre Newtown down.
Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Yekube America obo de dua bakube ene ye de aye. Se wo di guti ana cocoa mu a embo apo enti ema no pa aduane ye kra behwa nkasa. Calcium ni vitamin D2 a ewo mu no ema wo si ni ndo mpemu ye din. Vitamin D12 no so boa ma wo moja no di efusane. Cocoa de aduaba na ye de aye. Na Vegetarian Society a ewo UK agya tum pefe. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Jiba ku sesia. Etufo fra telephone 027-444-0180. FDA ahwehwe sa edwadie nkrato yi mu agya tum sɛ yɛ. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Yekube America obo ade dua bakube ene ye de aye. Se wo di guti ana cocoa mu a embo apo enti ema no pa aduane ye kra behwa nkasa. Calcium ni vitamin D2 a ewo mu no ema wo si ni ndo mpemu ye din. Vitamin D12 no so boa ma wo moja no di efusane. Cocoa de aduaba na ye de aye. Na Vegetarian Society a ewo UK agya tum pefe. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Jiba ku sesia. Etufo fra telephone 027-444-0180. FDA ahwehwe sa edwadie nkrato yi mu agya tum sɛ yɛ. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk.
Wedema garlic bitters ya menum ye no ama ahode fufo bia baminsimi mo entimi do bram ye ni aguro bi ni ehede obedi first
akosia what be waso a wonam begu efisa me mama wedema garlic bitters ya prekoso wo mo no ewura me ni padua mu ebuso mi immune system etimi nantio mitumriko me ye adwumo me di aguro
wedema garlic bitters a enu nkoa na prekese fremu no ahode die so obi ani wo die me se bram ye ni aguro na hade
na aguro no ye pirolo na Jack, where are you?
Oh, dear, Hannah Kabi Muasu.
Oh, correct. Oh, fine. No need Yariana Humbreti. Yes, Yabusa. Nesane, but them are garlic bitters. The only garlic bitters here, Precus woman. I beckon I said, yeah, and then I said, Ankoma, Fan Care Ventures Limited, yeah. Or dear Ba, Ama, Apeti, or Kaishi Drug Lane, Nana Boachi, King's Walk, Freedom Pharmacy, all herbal shops, near to 14 Fracotobi, 027-242-2242.
The Dema garlic bitters. Sani garlic wom bedema garlic bitters ya menu
Ebusianfo ya na mase na afi yemfa de bonkrata no entwaso 107.1 so ni high Omanfm abranya okuyankuya nim
yo chronicle nie na eniema hodwa police fo age free akonfaren fo ne hono omo the list no abeto anim ha aha said ye na oni COP kan ye bo kasa o kan ye no AK-47 rifle no de baako na emu bullet ye ka ho no aboba no na ekompemiensa 2882 doso
story for afabra
yo story for ka ne say mampani ahye say interior ministry no womo ente abedweko na adwura asemo esi ho no womo nye emu hwehwe mu te ne ye hwe ni mo say interior minister de nipa ebetena asem ne so no odo mu din beba no ma show mo adwumase
no na Harry no drusi ya ho press conference no
keke magodo nwie graphic
na afi so me the meeting put the graphic that to nche na NCP Kaniabua e beda nase amofa ni delivery na apt wa kan se me ye pese yeti ama assurance no am etuefo na once in a while no one Ghana for dimpo once in a while no brano aha police for the month kasa sa the party o kasa ayi amofa oh details what the aba boni e koso system ni djuma so a police force eye then go for motma chechi wo mo ye no ye assuring nti was the one no na omode no so aba manyina yate ase na mofa Ghana embassy said you say money laundry be dey for to agree you know position dey nyame ade ye fi ho no na over ya na e ke kasa asem no to be mo dey talk even though you've not been blacklisted no ya na was so wo financial market no abu ayi amanoni o papa it ye free so na dey according to finance minister no say nyame ade say dey say ye kwa bonte say ko pe bibia engofo enchokas engas na Ghana ade ko ho no be say na say be say confidence no aba and this was the first time mofa ehonma we ye free so dey ban say in 2-3 years ade say different koto so omo wo emra biaro mposo omo expect say ke be hye ye say bia money laundering koso wo Ghana but ye mra semu no no number say ade miem in fact 2009 omo dey to so eche omo ye free so 2012 omo say ade koto so eche omo ye free so disa na tienti omo dey beto so go fun kas omo who are supposed to know better no but omo say propaganda
ya na eboaye so say Omanfm say ye mo ye ho ban say be ya nipa bi mfa sika emewura mu mfa medin nsem ne meto atuo mankrofo ema economy no emesey emfa finance won mu a say bi omo nye omo adwo so omo pa adwuma bi aye enti eno omo pese ye tuatu ye to se be ya obi mfa sika money bi am be frem fa medi adwuma bon enti enye ade bon say de nyame adaro omo se de ye aye eye enti omo ayi e de e free so almost I just say da ho nyankopon
ya kwa dem be bru in fact even you cook any if I say atosode vegetables ni na no to de bia obutika chese amofa ade na de ba Europe no ye bia ni me bia de ba adikitu obi wo muti no ya me emfa enyadoa ana tomatoes enka buche bi ese ye ho adwuma na ye free so e de sa enetie Mrs. Eslawus Ekufu, Minister of Communications and Information, no FBB cyber security. Cyber security is abe for the traffic no Colombia so ni but the first question no. You see Africa they say no, ye ratings no. You cyber security ni ye mu a ye shy to so miensa.
Okay. That's all more ya de power no. Ya de power. Untimi emfa internet ni mokro no
bebre no. Ghana Africa they to so miensa. Until ni phone e wase no. And na honorable Jinapo so say excavator ndi share the best no.
This is Kumasi High Court.
Yeah. Omo say imperial and heritage imperial is about $15 million. But well, you can't eat your cake and have it.
Yeah, my cake and corner nimna.
Your menko Daily Statesman Nana President the directive of the Interior Ministry. So omo hwe na de esi wadwira no omo nya hwehwemu no omo nya na ya enam ne kwan mu ano no na Minister Shemu ya no so ebe hwe police fo na sojafo nipa otutu no so de owechi da na ya se nipa bi kama no obeka se nipa bi na ebo abaye chi na ba mpene na nanado asoma police force enkotutu emfamo Oman mu nipa bebre adwuma obi kwa kwaje bribe obi wo ba bi no ejesa mampani na amana kwa akoya med binim kranso comment na enquiry now was say yenye no edi nipa no nkwan be back to life ana you see when people makes this comment ya no eno na man hu adwen a ewo omuti ewiase afa na nyina ya bichire no obi ho o serial caller obetimi sabi asese akra bi akuno akra be 10 years 5 years ebe chebe 20 years ansane ya nipa no bombonzo na wofo no ombe kokol ye sentence nipa na pe na omo akoma
abusuafo no kura ka so omo pe justice nti aban hwem na ne onyi
no oni awso senior say ye hwem a na on social media nti dia kwakwa e nipa na life e baba back to life ana
okay den wo ya ne bakoro be sen nyane omo nkyere den wo ya ne bakoro be nyane omo nkyere na ado nyema omo ho to wo na yesu ko ba
na doso na utie nkrofo with certain tone and we are disappointed in those of us who voted for who vote to banana who krom nanado nya 5%
and a human rights activist human rights fighter and his presidency and then kofu why they so be human rights no be akọ feminism akọ be fast so brand ni wu ye ka ka wu ye no a human rights asem aban de koku no police man go kunu asamba kura ni
and as a state state
president
adie bi no bi de kokuku
Africa dey sit time mama penny this statement ne ba
wa cha dondo na chese ndi asam ba na
amamonye social media
dabi amamonye social media dabi ena kokko besa ye dey a enya kroma
social media is
ni pa bia yo ma adwen no mo kokoyese na me ko daily guide mu nsusu a ode atoho obisa se eno de wase ne se mampani se enye hwehwemu bo obisa se kaka no nimia ne kun nana ejina nipa fofora ya chi na ono ni nipa otoso miensa apolisifo achi no ewo adwira ho isansa omo enye hwehwemu ena no so omo invite ne brother yo no nso wadi mfie aduana enwotwe esena onigan hands no Nigeria no ba ne nyina agina say video recording bi nso a na ye interview obi ene one of the Hausa speaking radio station I think Zuria interview no ntino omoma ho kwan ma nhwehwemu ye entini koso na minister Edema water resources works and housing I say water resources no from Francis Asensobuachi okomra hye badwam rakoyi ense misano ana o kire se wan hwa anasa nyesa wan hwa o kansisu se afi adai bebre sisi nsu akwan mu no ebe bubu ama kwan mu atimi ada ho na ya kan no daily statement bi so kai afri ko kratafan etoso and so na meteorological agency for them to get almost a fee so na beto inti yamhwe ho yi na bibi anko anko free ase nyuma komi no senete NIA bibo mdiana ma omomo dembo wo fom
what's a coincidence
daily statement hebenkum ya me yankra samo sa nyuma ko ni
atare soro
monka munya baako wo ucha baako
baako ya prof baako ya doctor ya mka o masem ya kan nyuma no mo manage no masem eka se nyuma no me nu nyina mo mode wo but o ma kan yes net ni
Ganeta gadodo
yes ati se ganeta so mo se
mo ko se chino me omo su ye institutions bi no a masa ese tini ye you na hu say we no dribble ye no we drop dribbling cause was dribbling yeah performance performance yeah munya mo no ya dwuma no so mo ani mo munya confidence o mu say mo di institutions no ko ba bia fata na mo microphone so confidence two institutions are out nka we should get the best out of them nka bebo papa enti yeshiro mo kosa mo hwe no mo nya dwuma yi net any
oh yeah baby I saw it in dead and yeah and had said that being could identify
sorry for numra so bi
o tie for numra but tie for no ya bottom kai ya da so population and housing census and no ya nya crowd no ya mama kai ya de ya wo mra nwumre nti
oh yeah
okay ya na mo asinafi yemfa calls on and to aso kai 0245638748 and afi 0508346915 0508346915 0245638748 lines are you so and no hello good morning no a drop e Shannon son fa mame hello good morning
good morning
uni openi
Pacho Evans.
Okay, Maminti Ashama.
Maminti. Honorable member Moabaso.
Yeah, that's it.
Mintia Honorable, and only police is heading commodity. Next one. Honorable Ashama, Namiti baby, a new quarters. That be big cost. People honor penny because police in Yaman. And this is the Panbema one. So, una uko cancer. Nti efi ho me dey atu me hofo nipa ye fi okoyi MP ye bi dan kwama yi okoma information and then that's not the same ne to su bi etu a ya ye dey call chronobo me the chrome ni no o mi share camp ha rolling start no the soldier ni no the chuma for rent rolling that time no call Lebanon ye two plane and a kofa na ba ye friend Cooper nti eyadia koso police for ni soldier for no fa e di to no ma rent afen soldier ni a o tutu people ni power we no me bi no ho bia ye ni foreign time na on tu no ho fo o soldier as a civilian you better out as a civilian na o fa say anani ni a o betu tu abon honorable muni ya me
hello good morning.
Good morning.
Udi openi
me Patrick Brahman Lakeside Estate
Maminti
I'm say kuye jumapa yani Ghana for no yana na yeso jafo ni police for no say the Evans kai no omo ebi ejuma eye asa wicked bi omo de na omo de we ejuma no mu ebi ni nam sumu asa edi bone e sharp no police for ni soldier for be the uniform edi juma sai aban no sabi yenye tambia ne betuma achi yehu nipa ni din ana no ma rank owo achi ni nyoma keten ya kusuma enti omo nda ho omo nja aban na omo sai aban din no da mo ase
mensume da say hello good morning.
Yeah, good morning honorable afum
me ho you rach na Maminti
do ba dey ase honorable bomba baso ani adwuma pa moye ene ma bi wa attention bi tiri backroom se nya Omanfm station ya ene ma bi wa wuntimi ntia se yi ni se Nyankopon enhira ne nadom ede mam se mo ne mo ho adwuma pa na Nyankopon be hira bebre bye bye.
Yes yeah that say hello good morning. Okay the line no I drop it. Hello good morning.
Morning o
mami adwa Maminti
amope mi tia mu nyina ye mo ye adwuma o no kwese me ye to no because I'm a fat and you're police for a crowd to the but then you because be a betting be a money or would be any not can it me a fan. Well, Anna, would not know she police in your own so what she are or just for Fena or just one or don't know about the crew. Then you make me as if you're come want some power. Because it's they catch them to say, and yes, people who now say, just make government ungovernable. I don't know the young know, I can't be. Would I say, well, you see, or this you will make government ungovernable. It's okay. Now, you are cooking, now, you can change in the event, a timber. I shall go them. So me do one na me pese Ghana krano nya someone can make us nam me
da say mami adwa me kasem. Hello good morning.
Good morning.
Udi openi
I am the pastor Omanfm ama was set committee na no pay in this room na one now na I am here there Omanfm was set committee nowadays and what that anyway Yami showing up is my family.
Yeah, so yeah that say hello good morning. Hello good morning.
Good morning.
Udi minia Ola no mame problem kakra Udi. Okay. Yamfa for hello good morning. Hello good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Udi.
I'm about to say evangelist.
Maminti
you mean I'm that na me a course no dey areho but we share a one India Madam for journalist back for now, I say, the not on Lebuno Gina, our motor to our born of it's over a kilometer. The born of almost so clear, now there are security agencies. Bon, I'm going in the almost 50 years, it's now here, not to airport, and then you at the credit password. I'm going to shoot to a body to the body. Because according to our business account, our reporters and some more kind. So therefore, some one shot and uncle and weekend. It's almost done. I didn't think I was done to the shady part of the so now we should I think bank and a doubt. Then some of me. So I used to know more than a also getting a video after Wapo and done it, you know. Well, evidence didn't like anyway. We didn't know this I can be asking all. You're funny to never should be fine seeing the unmissable against the if you manage the other someone else, so the baby, I am more far in the crampon.
Sounds so Obaso. Hello, good morning.
I want a minute.
Udi.
Yes, I'm on this year.
Okay. Audition, I'm into you.
You want to pay me showing with you for you now. I'm French. We don't fuck a brand. No, I can't go home in you, my morning, our phone cracker. As near to the boss, not there. Or yard, a party for the crowd here and come, and this about I don't know why I'm just on there. And then in the bar, Mr. Dr. Tim Friday, he's really doing well. Or is it cool to know? Yo, Minia, I think you are baying. If you say, hanging in a now peninsula or down, if you say, hanging papa, let's get the Sunday in the papa, a better inca. Most of another kind, or can say, your bay idea economy in the bad back the beating eye, you won't quite yet, and not the air, the beating the amount back. Nanado better president. The first statement you see and say, on Pesini Pabaco 827, on Pesini Pabaco cry a better inquiry campaign our in. And another day, and quite ready at Hannah Papa. The next Ghana for the baby, I do want some, a minita. Said the person in the Bacassayan. Minia, police for no magicians. Almost baby, I'm Robert and one for Nina. Young, no more coffee, no more. And Mamma could do near report to him because every time. Obi behind what die, winning baby was free, not the Banahano, Nigeria neighbor, not the Amano, Cote d'Ivoire neighbor, not the Amano, China neighbor, not the Amano. A sign to nobody to make chess card and Ghanaian meeting, some of the Amamo. Baby, a city, any moment now, but it seems like Ghana for security. No, I'm funny serious. Because of the Afan Namene Bambo for Nameba Hope by Jeben, it is a security party, I'm funny serious. And I said, I may go back. Any competition, baby. How more yet the answers are yet, I bet me say another mamu. And now I am okay. The rock will papa say, yeah, got that. No, be a what some workers here, a blackest here, and I took got a military swamp top. No faso no kumulipa no kasa kufuwa do amamu boni because on na ma isu ato and I say Ashanti region why the uncle any baby have Ashanti region e koye no because omo ke kanya won sem ye nyoma Ashanti region for bubo fu ye nyoma kase ye to abanoma MPP no ye mfaso ni and na do no mesia na do say omma ne homesu our national security minister na so sabe sa ne omani ne kum abendi obabetra sudia because me to abamma o se menya bambo me to o se menya mpuntu that's what man akura o my president no ne nso to na hanfo and then so to akitu abi na afoi and decide when me more highlighting here and go from the way share na Ghana for party and no so the show customs no the boko joda mo abaso say na on custom for judgment in happiness because if you say cocaine pa meaning a custom for chia and no more ba headquarters say free my na ko witness dia maka ko joda mo this is what I'm a podcast be my head fa this is what nanado expect from the crop for where you want to juma ko so mo nyaduma that mo nya minister na dey chat ko minia wonum say Jimina, Obia Cassa, and normal boy a day, normal board, a boy day. Yet you children now, that the best one mirror and another than Cocuado. I mean, I want to say, I know the whole world, Slater, that kind of financial that created artificial shortage of containers. And the same no say, wouldn't so be a size like one container, or just late, I hear 4,000. That's why I make out a container. There could be some more in that. They know 4,000, and you will get 12,000. Then what you 12,000 and what you 25,000. And I want me no kasa no catch am pe unia. Enya kufuado na atu duty mu duty de wa keswa maye na so flight na ekoso flight no so no enya na do aban ne creative ye and the whole world and na creative side na to and the master mamufa munyamra munko na munchechire muncho na do you know me o pete ko bia di
that's my for hello good morning
amufa
udi mam koni
papa na moti sai
me ho ye
oh that papa amufa anope nyankopon onhyirawo July 1st and then nyame papa no fan plan nyina ema Oman FM adekese a mo yama Oman Ghana nana waso odamatre so wanhia mo a anka nama mu won kura anka woni se be koso obani ye wo Oman Ghana mu ha ana je se enipa bi abwa itire mo pobone adwen bone ese sara wo wi Ghana fo nyina agi atum amen ne enkwada woni bie ma ebi akopia brochire won ayama sa amamuo no aye basa me enipa nyina atransapai na so de nyame ahira no wo ya dan ya wo ya de kwa ase o sa asamu esi wo kuro yi so a say okwabra ni mu awu amen nipa ni ensa sa awu aka ho ya eye tiri mu poboni ni adwe boni bi e wo bi ni mu tiri mu a won wa ti shanshi boni e pese bam so je na meden
me da se mam kone enye nyameden hello good morning
Udin
openi
Pacho
aje mamintio
mama chama mchofa kwa kuna mama azancha ofa fire and some of us sample for keka yenyina and teaching painful ayam deni ayam the be mechanic say bane na say ya kini panso asuk nkoma ni na yo pan o koma di jancha so so yese ya tene be yo eni panic kan yan so kan na ekwaso get say you sneka again say kamera me yasa ne manu o NDC pension na say NPP ni na NDC pension kana kwa no mabantina asa na do tan koku fado mpani se kan nyina de kamada mpan eni ma ko so nyina e do man na ma official mpofo eni NDC fo bi o mu pese o ma na mu no aya adia eso gana fo ni ana wo ya da mo mutu ate ana mo mutu no gana mu yo mu ti so man tiwe o ma so ama gana fo hu dia ekodia wa yene agrobe na
that's the say also oba so abusuafo ya the maritime important news no na eto aso Aba Equiafo says Bema mo ni adwuma mo na moaya de yame inhramo yanso yada se
demonstrating and shouting we will beg no more the so-called donors.
Reverend Bafo says it's all propaganda by the NDC to take advantage
the chains of a handsome
to make the government unpopular.
They came down with the sun God and say the son of God. They took away the name of Yah and called the name of Ba.
Antiama kukrudo medase ye bekasa said ye wakano ye bekasa na bibia ye kama.
Now we know the truth by the grace of Yahweh. Now we serve the Hebrew God. We are the head of the tail. We are the head of the tail. We are the head.
Reverend Joyce, hi, good morning. Mommy, now what to say? Umpire Badaro, my holding or
Africa, we are the head of the tail. We are the head of the tail. This is our liberation song.
Arise, this is time.
It's a beautiful Thursday morning. Welcome to Maritime and Port News, proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra and supported by Amen Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amen, God is our healer. My name is Nanesi Boating. Let's move straight to our stories this morning. The Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, together with the Ghana Union of Traders Association and the Traders Association Ghana, has organized a press conference yesterday saying that the additional charges by shipping lines in Ghana at the Tema port is illegal, unfair, and unjustified. At a brief press conference yesterday, the GIF president, Edward Akon, noted that these unfair charges by shipping lines in Ghana, if not checked, will send Ghanaian businesses and importers on their knees. He has therefore called on government to, as a matter of urgency, step in to bring these surcharges to a halt.
We wrote to the minister as an institute because we're dealing with all these the importers, and with these probably are things we come face to face on a daily basis. So we wrote to the ministry complaining, and then brought them a plethora of issues. We actually outlined them a 12-point issue, and so the minister was magnanimous enough to sit us down with Shippers Authority and the traders, and then had a discussion on this matter. So the shipping lines were supposed to be called in. They were called in and instructed by the minister that they should necessarily sit with the Shippers Authority according to their law to sit down and discuss these charges, because the law does not allow them to charge any fees if they do not negotiate this with the Shippers Authority. But then what happens after that? I know that the Shippers Authority have been to these shipping lines, had one-on-one discussions with them, and nothing has come out of it. The last, thing that hit us so bad was this port additional charge by the Port Authority, who had done a slight increase of about 14% on the existing stevedoring fees. Now, this translated into 100% or in some cases 150% in the shipping lines charges, which was very unfair. At the end of the day, we know this, that in every freight that is charged, all these things are factored, okay? Those here are just hold agency for certain principles. When the principals charge the freight, they factor in everything from currency adjustment factor, even currency, bunker adjustment factor, the fuels that they buy, the fuels that they burn, everything, the ship's equipment. So they consider all that before charging the freight. And we know for a fact now that freight rates have gone up so high, even post-COVID. So why do you get here and find all these, strange charges, askings on their invoices? Worst case scenario, they use their own exchange rates to factor the dollar in index invoices. Okay? So if I bring you a bill of lading and you're charging me an administrative fee for the bill of lading, why count the number of containers or so that I have on that bill of lading multiplied by a certain figure? And like I said to you, this thing had metamorphosed from about $10 way back in the 80s on into about $300-400 in some cases. At the end of the day, the importers would transfer these charges to us because they're not just going to pay them and go away. And then you and I are going to suffer on the market.
You hear the president of the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, GIF, Edward Akon. Meanwhile, the president of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, Dr. Joseph Obeng, says government must control and guide the shipping lines according to the rules of engagement articulated in the Ghana Shippers Act. He said, comparatively, Ghana is the only country in the continent with the highest freight rate, and this automatically defeats the country's bid in competing with the market in terms of price. Further mentioning that all freight rate charges should be charged upfront and paid at offshore to avoid any extra freight rate charges when the container arrives in Ghana.
So what we are saying is that we have allowed shipping lines to do so many things illegally, and we are calling on government to have some kind of controls over them. it shouldn't be said that their being here is unguided and uncontrolled without any directives, especially when we have Ghana Shipper's Authority Act and the rules and engagement in there, and these people are not complying with. Their surcharging is unnecessarily. We think that is a rip-off. Ghana have its sovereign laws, and as a sovereign country, we should not sit down for these multinationals to come and do anything against the citizens of the country. We have a contract mostly with these shipping lines. We pay our freight charges. When we pay our freight charges, embedded in these freight charges are some of these operational costs. And it should be enforced at that. If they are not charging those things, what we are telling government is to let them charge us upfront, that we pay these charges offshore, so that we don't come here and pay these fees that we have been doing. And there's a reason for what they are doing, that they want to charge locally. Because when they charge us, our suppliers, because they compare the shipping charges and all that, they are not able to cheat us. And so we want government to go on this line so that the importing community will not be cheated. A container that used to be about 3,000, maximum 3,500, now is going for between 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, depending on destination and all that, the time and all that. And so the difference is about 400 times percent, and which is very, very difficult for us. Where commodity prices have also gone up, metal prices over 30%, copper prices over 50%, PVC and plastic prices over 30%. So then what it means that our capital are dwindling, because the volumes that we were able to do is not the same volume, and then the freight charges is taking almost half of our capital.
That was the president of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, Dr. Joseph Obeng. Also at the press conference, president of the Traders Association Ghana, TAG, Nana Poku, spoke with Maritime and Port News and called on stakeholders in the industry to ensure that shipping lines abide with the rules of engagement in Ghana.
There are a lot of charges that traders have been meted out that we don't even need them, because as you heard, why should you, the same container, you go to Togo, you pay 0.096, but when you come to Ghana, you pay 6.3. Now, freight charges, we know very well that that one is not a problem by the government. But after paying all these huge sums of freight, and you come here and they charge unnecessary charges, mind you, traders are not for the Christmas. And somebody will ask, why are we talking? We are talking because the government or the president entreated us on his swearing in that we should be citizens. We can decide to keep quiet and just add the charges to our products. But you know, they mind you, if I sell shoes, I will go and buy maybe electrical cables. The person who sells electrical cables will go and buy food. You get it? So we are entreating the government. As soon as practicable, they should sit down with these shipping lines. They should sit them down. The transport minister, we are pleading with you, sit them down.
You heard the president of the Traders Association Ghana, TAG, Nana Poku. In other stories, the National Insurance Commission, NIC, is assured that steps are being taken to address the concerns of the importing community over the implementation of the National Insurance Act. Recently, members of the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana and the Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, FABAG and GUTA, have made several complaints with regards to the negative impact the law will have on their businesses. The trading group were kicking against the law's requirement for all imported goods to be insured by local insurance agents, as well as opposed to the sanctions prescribed in the law for those who fail to comply. The group said that instead of the law making that provision mandatory, it should have rather left to them to make those decisions on whether or not to insure their cargo with companies either in the local industry or internationally. But the statement from the NIC says they have taken the issues raised by GUTA and FABAG and will address them appropriately. NIC has therefore assured all stakeholders that their interest will be served as they traverse the path to grow the economy and to enable them to be in a position to provide adequate buffers against all risk emanating from all manner of business transactions in real time. On this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News, proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority, they provide you with the best in oil shipping solutions and supported by Amen Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amen, God is our healer. My name is Nanesi Boati, my producer, Kwekwa Bwaji. Have a great Maritime and Port Day.
107.1. This is how it is done. The nation.
MP no osebra. Okosrem Garu constituency MP the count. Timpani constituency because the honor
and the man of free.